poof. We're here. Did a notification go out? Oh, shit. It did. All right, good shit. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. How y'all doing today? Man, for me, it's been a busy day. Even though I'm on holiday, you know, no work, on vacation, whatever you want to call it, off work, man. I thought to myself, when the cat was better and he was allowed to leave the bench, you know, in my head, the following happened. We put him out of the cage and he's like, oh my god, I'm free. And he's like skipping around the house, happy, you know, kissy, huggy his brother, all the good stuff, right? That's exactly what happened, except not at all. This is kind of like the first time since like 1 p.m. that I'm like sitting down and it's like like nothing, because like these cats have been like, clearly they weren't around each other because they've been like fighting, but like you know how cats fight, it's like normal, it's like their social, you know, type of fighting. But man, they haven't done it in a while, like it's been 8 weeks, so they were fucking going at it, which is nerve-wracking because, you know, the other guy who got out of the bench is still limping, right? Like the bone is healed, or it should have healed, right? After 8 weeks, it's like the time frame it should have healed. But of course, he literally has not been walking around for 2 months, for 8 weeks. So he needs to get used to walking and doing all that stuff again. And like, obviously it's still gonna, I mean, hurt is probably the wrong word, but it's gonna feel weird for him, right? And this is also what the vet told us. Like when he goes out of the cage, don't worry if he's still limping. That's gonna take a couple of days minimum for him to even look like he's walking normal again. So he's like still limping a little bit, and then the other guy keeps fighting and shit. Oh my god. And then they kind of like, you know, they kind of give each other energy, because I guess it's just been a weird, you know, instead of like, oh my god, I'm free, happy-go-lucky, it's been more like, oh shit, what is this new environment? I haven't been here in 2 months, even though everything's literally the same. He's like, oh my god, what is this new environment? I need to hide and explore, and like, it's, but then the other one just wants to play, and it's like, it's been a fucking busy day. Like literally my entire afternoon, I've just been monitoring and playing with the cats. It's been honestly a nightmare. It's been rough. Damn, wisdom by absurdity. Dogs are not good in this world. Life is sad, because the dog owners believe themselves to be right. The cat owners are in league with him. Damn. What about people who own both? Where do they fall? Do you think people who own cats and dogs have favorites? They're like, well, clearly cats are better. Or clearly dogs are better. I think both animals have their pros and cons. I don't think I could handle the cons of a dog. Like the mandatory, you know, going on walks and that kind of nonsense. Couldn't be me. we had to go back for one thing, right? And if I remember correctly, we were ambushed by a bunch of zombies. So, but there was like a small path where you could blast them with a single shotgun shell and get all of them in one go. So we're gonna try and enforce that scenario. Yeah, we need to get him on this bridge. For a lot of people, mandatory walks are a pro of dogs. Dealing with the poop is not, I guess. Yeah, it's, you know, I do see it. Like, for example, at work, some people bring their dogs, or they used to. It's like, you know, we had a little trouble with, you know, like having multiple dogs in the office, and then they start fighting and stuff. So, but when they did bring their dogs, like, it was like a bonding thing, right? They all go on walks together, stuff. It's kind of like, you know, as much as smoking is bad, it was like a social event, you know, like a lot of people who smoke were going smoking together, like during the workday and stuff. I mean, I guess they still do, but I just don't want to, it feels kind of nasty to give anything positive to smoking, because, you know, you could literally do anything else and still go outside together, right? You can find a more healthy habit of bonding. But, you know, it's like one of those things where just the fact that you do it and other people do it, it kind of bonds you. And I think it's the same with walking a dog and stuff. You know, like the amount of times I've heard of dog people like meeting each other when they're like walking in the same park. Like that happens all the time. And they can talk about their fucking dogs, you know, walking in the park, and it's like, oh my God, what kind of cutie patootie is that? What race is that? Isn't that weird how so many animal people are so obsessed with race? I always feel like that's like a red flag. I've always, to me, it always feels like, why do you care so much about the race of this animal, huh? That is just weird to me. Literally, when we first got our cats, and I told people at work, like 80% of people I told it to, literally their first question was always, what race is it? Or, what did he cost? And it's like, well, I got them from, what's it called in English again? Fuck! Like the rescue. Oh my God. What's the fucking word for like, where they keep pets? Shelter, that's the word. Yeah, the animal shelter. That's a beaver. Mongrel only. Technically speaking, the mixed race dogs and cats and whatever are technically the best. They're like the natural way of things, because most like specific races of cats and dogs are bred specifically throughout the decades to be that specific race. But that also means most of those races have all kinds of diseases and stuff that happens because of basically inbreeding, right? So technically, if you just want you know, an animal in your life and you want to just take care of it and you want them to live as long as possible, it is best to not go for like a specific race and just get like the melting pot of whatever, you know, the mixed race, anything goes. Those are technically, that's like nature's normal way of doing things. In English, in relation to animals, we always used to say, we usually say breed rather than race. It helps us not feel racist. Yeah, I guess here in Belgium, the word for breed is also just race. I don't think there's like a, is there like a distinction? I guess a lot of people in like layman terms also say what kind is it, which is kind of weird. You pay extra for purebloods, yeah, and that's the irony, right? Because technically they're the unhealthier and usually the more short-lived kind, because they are bred to be pure blood. But that is That is not the normal thing. That's not a good thing necessarily. Okay, we need to get them together. Fuck! No! That's not what I want. Okay. There we go. Okay, I took one hit. It could have been better, but whatever. I have more healing items than ammo, so actually, you know, we'll survive. Was there anything else there? I kind of wanted to guide them all three around the corner here and then go back to the bridge. They got you last time in the exact same spot. Unfortunate. All right. Do you think we can finish the game today? Who knows? I feel like we're in the final stretch. Door unlocked. Church. This game looks so good, but the camera would kill me if I have to deal with Devil May Cry's camera and this one after. I feel like you don't really have to deal with it at all because you cannot control the camera. So I feel like, I mean, maybe I'm just used to these kind of games. I don't feel like I need to adjust at all. Technically, you can't see what's hiding in the corner. You can't see, but that's the point, though, right? It's like I want to be able to see all the jump scares before they happen. Then they wouldn't be scares, would they? It's locked from the other side. Those moments when the cross on his shoulders felt the heaviest. It was then that the devil sought to extinguish the flames of his fate. Oh yeah, that's right. The puzzle with the paintings. With the paintings of Jesus. Here he is, laying in his coffin. Right? Angelica mentioned that a local sculptor made this crucifix. A real fake jefe? Mm-hmm. It's locked from the other side. Beat this game just before RE9 so you can see how much better it is than the Leon action slop. Oh shit. Correct. Leon. Who cares about Leon, am I right? So I wonder Is there a way to see like your current objective? I guess not, right? What did we have to do again? Did she say go to the basement? I guess there's a torture museum and stuff. I think we've been everywhere in this basement, so there really are two things that I wonder about. Is first of all, there's this wall we still have to, you know, smash. Smash! And I guess we'll end up here. Dormitories. Have we been there? I don't think so, right? Is that a secret or is that the way forward? Who knows? Or is this puzzle the way forward? Or is that one a secret? Who knows? I feel like slamming the wall with a hammer feels like a more optional thing. Foul-smelling fog. From Isabella's diary. It's been 11 years since Caroline and Anna died. This place is unrecognizable. Sun's rays no longer break through those gray eternal clouds. A thick, foul-smelling fog arrived one morning and never left. The suicide and homicide rates have skyrocketed in recent years, along with the diagnoses of cancer. Most of the townspeople have abandoned Villa Hess. Only a few stubborn residents remain. Residents evil? Along with the fishery workers who don't seem to care about anything that's happening around them. They go to the fishery, silent and hunched over. They finish their shifts and return home. Their clothes and skin reeking of rotten fish. Oh god, I can't even remember the last time I heard a bird sing in this place. Now all I hear is the cawing of crows. Oh shit. We got them all. It's not a crow. Do you think anything changed here? Do you think there's new items or not? Oh. No way I missed those. Right? Like, that has to be a new item. Or maybe I didn't go back and just move forward. Man, we're back here. Oh! We can change our outfit again. Yo, we're back in the beginning. We can change our outfit. Alright, what are we gonna wear? Cop outfit? Nah, not cop. What else we got? Oh shit. Coat? Should we go for the original outfit? you know? Start back in the beginning. This is all I have though. This is all I've unlocked. Let's do this. Let's do the classic skin. I'm scared. I really expected this to be full of new enemies. There we go, boys. Now, there might be enemies here. Is hammer optional? I do not think so. No, because you kind of need it to move on. So this might be the way forward, for sure. Because there's a thing like the fixing of the elevator that we did with the wire and stuff. Like, that is definitely optional. Sister Miriam's diary. Sister Irene's condition is getting worse. Poor woman is vomiting a nauseating green liquid, but she hasn't eaten anything in days. The skin of her on her face is peeling away, and her flesh is being torn from the inside out. Beneath her blankets, something stirs at her feet, but none of the sisters have dared to look at what it is. Mother Lucia says that God tests us to strengthen our faith, because He has seen in us the merit required to enter the kingdom of heaven. And for those who waver in their faith, God has fates worse than death prepared. I must not waver. Like a shortcut? Why would you need a shortcut at this point in the game, though? If you suffer, Ghost tests you. If you heal, he did it. It's very convenient logic. It's like, you know, it's like the witch trials back in the day. Like, well, if you float, you're a witch. If you don't, you must have done something wrong anyway. Like, all right, makes sense, I guess. Coils. Sure hope they don't wake up. Gasoline. This sink is filthy. Stench from the toilet, insufferable. Can't break that one. Shotgun shellies. Nails. Duct tape. Another one. Fuck! No, another one! What the fuck? Okay, full heal kit. Fuck! The trap, yeah. Oh my god, the crossbow is not reloaded. Fuck. Okay, hold on, we can do this. Slam him! Slam him like we're playing Soul Calibur. BAM! Woo! Is it dead? Crossbow safe today. Yeah, it does like the AoE damage field. It's pretty great. Pretty good. That's it though. Only items. Is that the only thing we get here? I feel like for a bonus optional area, it's been kind of a letdown, huh? Because what else is here? We didn't find any main quest related stuff. Just some items and a trap. Really. Oh well. Bell tower. I don't know where I need to go actually. Should we just go back here and solve the puzzle with Jesus? I believe they did mention going to the basement, but can be used to seal leaks. But yeah, we did find this. This might actually be important. Was there anything leaky? pipe in the basement? Could be. I think I'm gonna go back and do the puzzle. I don't know, it feels like, I don't know, I faintly remember her saying, oh, I need to go to the basement to save my sister, right? And the duct tape is probably relevant to that. Because yeah, the hammer is non-optional, so that's a thing you always have access to. And it's like the perfect, you know, you're back here, it's the one place you haven't been yet, blah blah blah, that kind of stuff. A trap with multiple higher level enemies. It's like, I don't know, it's almost like perfectly designed. So that feels like the way forward. This whole part that I'm doing here is optional as fuck. Anyway, we need to, where the cross, in the moments where the cross on the shoulders felt the heaviest. Okay. Now, the problem I have is, what do they mean? Like, is it the heaviest when he's like lying on the ground because it's like super heavy, or is it like when he's carrying it? Or is like fucking being nailed to the cross the heaviest? I don't know. Do they mean heavy in like weight? And like, is it like, for example, is it number 3? Is that when it weighed the heaviest? Because like technically in picture number 2, like the weight is the same. But I guess 3 is what we're looking for. So remember number 3. And I guess number 5 here. So 3, 5. Hello? I'm actually surprised there's no map of this place. Or maybe I missed it. 3, 5, 7, 9. Could light these candles. Yeah, you could. You could. Or you could make me go through the effort of clicking the thing. 5, 7. Uh-oh. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 14 candles. Okay, hold on. I feel like I didn't see 14 images though. Wait, where's this? We've been here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, these are 14 of them, huh? Damn. So are we wrong? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 3 and 5. Do we need... Hold on. We need 7, 8, 9, which is on this side. Right? Yes. 7, 8, 9. And 7 and 9 were the ones we clocked here. Then here, there's... Oh, come on. Come on. $10, 11, 12. Well, I guess maybe 12. I would say the cross is heavy when you're nailed to it. And then there's 2 more here. Maybe 12 as well. 9, 10, 11, 12. Ah. When the shoulders, when it was the heaviest, it was then that the devil sought to extinguish. So maybe we need to reverse it. What's up, Rio? Five, 7, 9. There it is. I'm gonna save because we're going into the underworld, right? We're going into the upside down, the flip-flop, the whatever it's called in this game. The other side. Slap a tape on it. First try. No brute forcing at all. Actual puzzle solving, you know? Alright, I'm gonna blow my nose a sec. Be right back. Hoof. In we go. Okay, hold on. Shotgun needs to reload. Everything else seems to be reloaded. That's good. Okay, so shotgun. Let's get it. That's a hand. I don't know what it is. Dude, the camera is always shitty. Wall hacks! Oh my god. Get dodged, bitch. Oh, get dodged, bitch. Oh, the double attack. Okay, the hammer strat, not ideal. But this is how we learn. Okay, this is how we learn. I just don't want to waste bullets. I feel like I'm low on ammo. Stomp him in the nuts. He's like, this place stinks. Oh my god, multiple? Oh! Okay, hold on. Crossbow into chainsaw? Let's give it a whirl. Oh no! Oh my god! No, no, no! Slam him! Oh my god, danger? I don't like danger. I'm wasting a lot of healing. Maybe, I mean, I want to save ammo, but maybe I want to save healing as well. Big enemies means big treasure, or it just means we're getting towards the end of the game. And these are the normal enemies now. I guess in the other side, the enemies have always been a little more difficult. That does make sense. They're throwing a lot of big dudes at me though. First aid kit, I mean, that makes sense. Does that mean we got a first aid kit because we fought the big guys? Or because we're about to need it? Chainsaw seemed pretty good. It stunned them. The ones that are on the ground, I guess the hammer is just not strong enough to finish them off on the ground. But it has a lot of recovery time, which is a bit of an issue. Undercroft. Wait, what was on the other side then? Did they respawn? No shot. 2 hits. Come on, let's do it. Okay, okay. Okay, that might be the strat. If there's a solo big guy, chainsaw into 2 hammers might be the move. I don't know how much fuel I have. Oh, I have quite a few. 50 equipped and almost 200 left. It took about 25 for one of them. That okay, so chainsaw took some time. Yeah, if it's multiple, the chainsaw strat is probably not, it does stun them. If I can get them in like a single space, it does stun them. Man, it's really dark here, which is annoying for playing. It's great for the recording of my video because the bit rate is basically 0 at this point, but shotgun shells, okay. Where are we? Undercroft? Rip and tear till it's done. Yeah. And the Doom soundtrack needs to start playing. Bow, 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 bow. The vaccine? Uh-oh. Vaxxed? Question mark. Sister Angelica's notepad. Mother Lucia ordered me to inject Caroline with the puppet virus before waking her up from deep sleep. Of course, said I would do so, but instead of the puppet virus, I injected Caroline with an inert substance. Lucia didn't notice anything. I have a little time. Lucia wants me dead, I'm certain of it. She plans to stop me from synthesizing a vaccine that can immunize a host against the puppet virus. Uh-oh, here we go. Unfortunately, this vaccine cannot reverse the effects of the puppet virus once the virus is in the bloodstream, so there's no chance of reversing the effects on me. However, if the vaccine is administered before the host is infected, it will render them immune to the virus's effects. I'm gonna need a large amount of black blood directly from the Black Phoenix subject. Okay, hear me out, hear me out. If it is possible in this game right now, because I'm pretty sure the sister already has the virus. If it is possible, we're gonna do the first game all over again, right? If it is possible somewhere to take one of those portals back in time again, inject my sister when she's small with that shit, with the vaccine, boom, boom. That Sister Lucia can suck it. Oh, why are you pointing? That means metal detector. Are you pointing too? No. This altar contains some kind of pagan statue. There's a message inscribed. Only souls brave enough to surrender wholly to the darkness can move beyond this path. Oh shit. Oh, you need to turn off your light. I see how it is. So far we have no idea can happen again. First one did hint on that. we've done it in the game before. Like, we've seen our sister in the past, which is the whole reason why they're the same age again, is because we did go back in time with the young sister, and then through the flow of time, now she's the same age. So we've done it this game. However, I don't think there's a, like, unless they open a new path, I don't think I can manually now just go back to my sister, because she was gone. What is this? Oh, that's a light. Those are candles. Okay, so we have a door here, and it's unlocked. Oh, I guess it's no map. Where is this? Hold on. I'm not ready for this one. Ooh, that's good. Ammo for the strongest gun. We like it. Okay, so there's a couple of things. So there's this door. We can try to go in here. However, I might die because it's like turn off the light, all that nonsense. It's a risky move, and then, you know, we'll have to do this whole spiel again. There's also the other door at the back here, which seems to go back to the church, to a place we haven't been yet, I believe, but maybe we can go back to a save point. I don't know. Let's try it. I mean, we can take a peek-see. We can take a look and peek-see here. Ah, it's here. Okay, actually, yeah, that is close to the save point. Totally forgot about those two doors. Yeah. Beep. So now if I turn off the light and die, we didn't lose any progress. That's cool. Man, this game is so fucking sick. If you like these kind of horror games, this is such a easy recommend for me. Such a easy recommend. Both the first game and this one. Highly recommend. Here we go. easiest puzzle I've ever seen. Going down? I have no clue if we're doing something optional or if we're advancing the story. Like, literally, I have no clue. It's a big elevator, though. Man, this is a long elevator ride. Bunker. Dr. Nathaniel's notes. Intruder in the lab. Today I encountered an intruder snooping about the laboratory. To my surprise, I discovered, after I had struck the intruder around the head with a metal pipe, that it was test subject 575, who had been in cryogenesis in Dr. Angelica's laboratory. I transferred her unconscious body into one of the still functioning prototypes of the suspended animation tanks, submerging her in amniotic fluid should facilitate her faster recovery. I'm aware that Dr. Angelica will not be pleased that her test subject was physically harmed. I attempted to reach her through the intercom systems but received no response. This makes me very uneasy. I will return to the underground laboratory immediately. The journey will be slow and painful in this heavy-duty diving suit. My biological tissue and cold metal are fusing too rapidly. I have abandoned hope of ever removing it. I must view these conditions as a trial, an opportunity to demonstrate my worthiness for salvation. Alright. Monstrous transformation must have taken place while these people were wearing these suits. Damn. I don't have a hand. Or I guess my hand works for some reason. Pretty sure that we were the test subject. 575, really? What is this machine monitoring? We got hit with a pipe and woke up in a tube. True. Yeah, true. So, oh my god, do you think Dr. Nathaniel is fucking Miguel? Or whatever his name was? Michael? Oh my god, it's almost like I knew he was the bad guy the whole time. That's crazy. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let's not randomly inject our body with whatever. Do we have any clues? Maybe in the sketchbook? Okay. I mean, there must be a clue somewhere to which ratio we should be using. Okay, let me do a break time first. Before we go into the monster's lair. Yeah, break time. Let's do it. Let's do it! Be righty back. Poof. We're back. We're back. Ads again? Dude, Twitch is pushing it these days. Crazy. They're just blasting ads all day. Man. Right. Monsters. So right before Christmas, so you'll see like 300% ads everywhere. Oh yeah. You know what's actually the worst? It's like YouTube on your TV. Oh shit! Like on your TV, YouTube, they play so many ads. It's like every like minute in a video is like burp, more ads, burp, more ads. Hit him again! Hit him again! Subs don't get ads. An absolute scum with ad blocker, which fits both. Yeah, on TV you can't really do ad block, cause like it's like a whole thing, but like they've basically managed to almost get every method. Cause like even if you do like an ad blocker, you know, like a pie hole or any like a device between your main internet connection and everything behind it, even something like that doesn't catch it because they like embedded into the video itself, so it can't detect it. Like on TV they really fucked it over. And I think there is like a third-party app that is basically YouTube, but it circumvents the ads somehow. But like to use it, or like, you know, to use it like you would use your normal YouTube, you would have to log in with your Google account, and they probably can make it where it just uses the Google API to log in and whatever. But I don't trust that. Not even a little bit. Fun also, which is why they love to push content for phone. No easy ad block. Yup. Now, just during the break, I was too curious. I did look on the internet if this is the way forward or optional. This is the way forward. Which, I mean, I guess, you know, we could have solved that one ourselves, but I just wanted to be sure. And also on top of that, of course, you know, we should just make another separate save file just to be sure. Because I still don't know what the difference between good and bad ending is, but from what I understand, at least without looking it up beforehand, chances of getting the good ending first time, not big. Eureka! Praise the loud. By fusing the black blood and Caroline's blood, I've managed to synthesize a virus that negates those free will, allowing them to be controlled fully. After countless of failed experiments, she really did have the answers I needed. Thank you, Caroline. Clear to me that God sent you to us for a reason. With this discovery, Mother Lucia will be able to control the will of any that is implanted with the virus, just like pulling strings on a puppet. There are side effects, of course. Hosts of the virus exhibit symptoms such as purple skin, disorientation, and a state of constant fatigue. I finally feel I can rid myself of this obnoxious radiation suit. take a stroll outside again. I haven't seen the sunlight in years. A little sad about leaving Caroline here alone. But don't worry, my Caroline. It will only be for a moment. Soon you will awaken from your long sleep and we will meet again at long last. So much to tell you. Computers are not working. I hate it when I get the worst ending because of unknown criteria. I think it's more like, I'm assuming the bad ending is going to inform us of something we don't want to happen, and then we prevent it, I suppose. And I guess the one clue we kind of don't have is, if this is the way forward, then that means the whole bit with smashing the wall and going to the trap with the bed and whatever, and specifically getting the duct tape, was optional. So I don't know, maybe the duct tape has to do, or you might have to use it somewhere which gets you into a room, which what, I don't know. But that is an optional item. Imagine killing too many enemies and boom, a bad ending. Like, really? That's so fucked up. I guess it depends on the game though. There's games where that makes sense. Wasn't there like a game, what was it called again? Like, there's like a war game where you play the game and you can like shoot a bunch of people. But the game never tells you you have to shoot anyone. And then, you know, if you do, the game is going to be like, well, you're a maniac. You just start shooting people, huh? Oops, wrong way. Spec Ops crossed the line. Ooh, that might be the one, yeah. Spec Ops. Contamination check required. But I have it though, right? Access denied. Sister Angelica's notepad. A very strange kind of blood. Finally a sign from heaven. I've been unable to make any significant progress in my research. Containing or redirecting the energy from the mitochondria and the blood cells through the plasma into the organs of the test subjects have proved to be very difficult. Even more so in these anti-radiation suits, which are uncomfortable to wear all day, to say the least. So I prayed and prayed, asking for God to light my way. I'm ashamed to admit that I was losing faith. That was until God answered my prayers. Mother Lucia has brought up a new subject. She has been placed in cryogenesis for the next 14 years. I took a blood sample after putting the test subject to sleep, and to my surprise, the blood cells have not one, but 2 nuclei surrounded by thousands of mitochondria. When I placed the subject's blood sample close to the black blood we've been investigating, the radiation levels of the latter skyrocketed, and, incredibly, subject's blood began to emit faint, warm light. I'm sure this subject contains the answers I need. Praise the Lord. prefer Kojimbo's approach. At least he gave us a visual hint on what certain playstyles can lead to. Metal Gear 5 Phantom Pain I'm talking about. Yeah, with the horn. It also shoot in the air and scare people off. Yeah, in Spec Ops, it's definitely a choice. You could play non-violent. But I think they're going to include 5 in the next Master Collection. I'm holding off buying the PS4 version because of that. I don't know. The next Master Collection, that's going to be... God, it's a weird one because we kind of know a Master Collection is coming, a part 2. Because like they named the first one Collection 1, implies a 2 is coming, or at the very least it leaves the door open. At the same time, the next collection would start off with Metal Gear Solid 4, which is notoriously difficult to port because it's made for the PS3 with its annoying cell processor, whatever it's called, you know. So that on its own is going to be quite the task to port. What else would they put in the next collection? I guess Peace Walker and I guess 5. Wouldn't they start off with Peace Walker? Peace Walker came out after 4, no? Think so. Anyway, unless they're doing Master Collection 3, I'm assuming Master Collection 2 should be Metal Gear 4, Peace Walker, and 5. Those are the only official canon games left. Or the writing game. I'm not sure if that's official canon. Like if they're doing the Metal Gear, like Revengeance or whatever it's called, is not technically Metal Gear game. So I guess it's Metal Gear Rising, not Metal Gear Solid. I guess they could do a collection 3 with like the spin-off stuff more, like Rising, like Portable Ops, Ghost Babel, like all those kind of games. But, you know, survive. I don't know. I do feel like the PS4 version of the Phantom Pain runs really well. You know, I'm pretty sure it ran 60 FPS. It looked great. What I remember of it anyway. I mean, you could also get it on PC, I guess. How the first game is like 5 gigabytes inside is beyond me. Yeah, that is weird because the original game is 2 PS1 discs, which should be like max 1.5 gigabytes, right? Unless they change stuff. Do they change anything in the Master Collection? I thought it was just ports. If they like upscale anything, then maybe. Spark plug. First aid kit. Painkillers. I feel like this is how I look at it, right? At your dilemma. I feel like the Phantom Pain, like the definitive edition, which is Ground Zeroes plus the full Phantom Pain game, it goes on sale so often for like €8 for like the definitive edition. I've seen it so many times, like lower than €10. I feel like even if a Master Collection is coming, even if it's just a port in that collection for like a PS5, I think for like €8, you know, to play the game early, feel like that's not that bad. It's hold on, aren't there like Christmas sales? Hold on. PSN. Let's see what it costs. Metal Gear Solid 5. Is it 5 or V? Or do they not care? Definitive Edition. Damn, 20 euros, no sale? That's crazy. In the bad way. Like, I mean, it's not a lot of money for that game, because it's a big game and, like, a good game. But it's also, like, a very old game. I can't... Who buys it, like, full sticker price now? But if that goes 50% off, that's 10. That's doable. I don't know. I guess it depends on how many games do you have left to play. Can you keep yourself busy? Because, like, sure, a new Master Collection might be coming up soon. I don't know. It might include 5. I don't actually know if it would. Guess it depends on how much money they need to waste on getting 4 to work. That's probably the biggest problem they have. How do we get power? Is it with all the switches? But I can't flip them. They're uninteractable. Yeah, the Legacy Collection was weird. I wouldn't get that one at this point. That was like a good version back in the day, because on the PS3 could just run PS1 games natively, right? Like on a PS3 you can insert a PS1 disc and it works. Most of them do. There's like exceptions where it like bugs out or is weird, but most of them just work. I think that's why they did a lot of the PS1 classics digital style. And that's where that Metal Gear 1 thing comes from. PS3 plays on PS1 games better than my PS2, no clue why. PS2's probably, you know, a little older, getting a little shitty. Though I guess these days you can very easy mod your PS2. So you could just... Chances are it's your disc reader that's acting up, and that's why they run shitty. Because remember, those games are not on a hard drive. So it needs to read off the disk all the time. Which is why PS1, PS2 disc readers tend to go bad way faster than from consoles where they got hard drive. Because the disc only once in a while is being read, you know, to see if the disc is still there and you're legal, you know. You can very easily mod a PS2 and install a hard drive. And then all those issues are gone as well. But you have a PS3, so just use that. Okay, do we have any hint towards this? Like, is there any hint in my documentation anywhere? Oh, maybe this is it. Eureka. So 2/3 red, and the last third is 2/3 yellow. No, a green and one yellow. So wait, pull that up again. So that means we need to divide by 9 pieces, I guess. And of the 9 pieces, 6 are red, 2 are green, 1 is yellow. Okay. How much do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 1 yellow, 2 green. So we're injecting ourselves with the puppet virus thing, but I guess I already have it. Or not. Oh shit, I'm purple. Did you see my heartbeat turn purple? Is this the bad ending? Maybe we're not allowed to do this. And there's like a way, another way. We immune? I don't think we're immune. I did the virus, not the immune. I don't think we have a formula for the immunity, right? Which was it? Angelica's, right? Eureka. Oh yeah, no. It negates the host free will, allowing to be fully controlled. So this is the contagion virus. The vaccine, see, I don't have a formula. She didn't write it down. Whoops, wrong way. I think. Dude, this place is confusing. Here we go. Time to put ourselves in a trap. Oh, geez. Joseph's intriguing words. Oh, shit! I skipped it. No. Joseph. What in God's name? What has happened to the town? Almost everyone has left, and the stench is unbearable. Mother Lucia, why didn't you tell me anything about what was happening here? I ran into old Joseph, and what he told me left me in shock. Mother Lucia is planning something to conquer the entire world, and I, locked in the laboratory, was the one who helped her with her evil plan. Is this the world in which my Caroline will walk? I cannot allow it. Old Joseph dared me to go down into the depths beneath the laboratory, telling me I would find an answer there. I returned to the laboratory only to discover that Lucia had implemented a mechanism to only allow entry to those who carry the puppet virus in their blood. I could synthesize a vaccine for the virus. Before that, I would need to access the laboratory. Damn you, Lucia. Damn you to hell! Aha! We have one of these. Shotgunny shells. Huh? Is it this? Does it need to be open? Do we connect it now? Go, boys. Man, I'm also really excited for Resident Evil 9. It looks so sick. Are we on B1? I guess we'll go to B2. Oh shit. They did not think of safety, huh? Oh man, Leon, yeah. Haven't seen the trailer yet. I mean, do you need to? I feel like you're the type of person who's probably already sold. Dr. Nathaniel's notes. The Black Phoenix experiment. The Black Phoenix experiment has demonstrated significant progress. After obtaining a DNA sample from the Nautilus egg, the team was astonished to discover that the genetic material had remained completely intact despite the passage of time. This DNA was successfully used to inseminate an ovum, resulting in the immediate transformation of an amorphous mass that began to grow at an accelerated rate. The mass had started taking on form, developing tentacles and what can only be described as a face. Due to its rapid growth, relocating to a larger space was deemed necessary before it fully occupied the current laboratory. During transit, it was noted that the entity's tentacles had developed remarkable strength in an alarming short period of time. 3 team members were fatally crushed by its tentacles, despite the highly durable anti-radiation suits they were wearing. Stricter containment measures have been implemented to prevent a similar occurrence in the future. Trust these precautions will prove sufficient. Damn, we're fighting a tentacle monster? Fuck. Rotunda corner. Dr. Nathaniel's knows the place beyond. We must stop playing God. The entity exhibited vital signs in the start of the experiment, but nothing that suggested any level of consciousness. We believe that the eyes within the viscerocranium have remained closed since the insemination, until that incident. I was reading a news article about the disappearance of some young ladies at sea, when I heard a scream coming from the laboratory. I hesitated for a moment, but I finally moved towards the source of the scream. The experiment had its eyes open, inhuman pupils, fixed on Dr. Martina, causing her such intense pain that she was writhing on the ground holding her head in her hands. I was frozen in astonishment when, for a mere fraction of a second, my eyes met those of the creature. It felt as if a knife was being plunged from my eyes to the back of my skull. What that thing showed me is something I cannot describe. A place, beyond time and space, somewhere so desolate that suffering takes on a meaning beyond our comprehension. Blackout plunged the laboratory in complete darkness and severed the thing's grasp from my mind. Dr. Martina and 2 other scientists who were exposed to the test subject's gaze had taken their own lives. They were found dead in their cabins. The team feared the same for me, though I was only taken for a fraction of a second. I'm being administered sedatives and am under constant monitoring. I've not been able to sleep for days. Every time I close my eyes, I see that place again. We're getting a lot of lore, huh? So many doors. And no map, that bothers me. I hate no map. Jesus. The extractor is not yet installed. Is that the creature? The thing? The system is not powered on. I will say, as much as I enjoy the game and everything, I'm kind of lost in the plot at this point. There's so much happening at the same time. And I also don't remember exactly the whole lore of the first game. So it makes it very hard to like there's this monster, but then there's also the puppet virus. Like, what's the link between those two? You know, the Nautilus egg, like all that nonsense. It's like I don't even know how it all connects. It's a little confusing for me. What an abomination. Is it alive? Containment ward. Okay, projector, which means time travel shit. Every time we've done like the video cassette, that has meant time travel shit. All we need is a cassette. A large fetus of some kind of beast is contained in an incubation chamber. Nails. These capsules contain terrible monsters. They are in a state of considerable mutation. Yes, they are. Syringe empty. Okay. Nope. Nope. Hell no. Hell no. Just close the door. Don't even think about it. Shit, we need to be back there, huh? Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Wait, my thing is always purple. How do I know if I'm dying? Again. Whoa! Get dodged, bitch. Not sure if that fight was necessary. I mean, you probably can just run around, but we have to go back there. There's the tape thing. So we'll have to go back. Okay, there's a door. Incinerator. Okay. Shit, we need that upstairs, right? No, I killed those guys. Yeah. Okay. See, this fight is optional. Hell no. Wait, this is a different elevator. More down? Jesus Christ, how much more down can we possibly go? How does anyone build this without anyone else knowing? Umbrella incoming. Crossover. Ancient temple. Ugh, there's weird shit going on here. Damn, are we playing Tomb Raider right now? Jeez, this place is fucking giant. What the fuck, dude? Tent. We're in the tent, boys. I think the tent is gearing us up for a boss fight. I guess we'll save here. For now.
This is insane. Lucia had me cryogenically frozen for 14 years so that my sister could grow up and match my age. She needed us to be identical twins again. The door leading to Anna is locked by a system that only lets in people who have the puppet virus running in their veins. But I've seen what Lucia can do to those infected with the virus. I have to get through that door, though. No matter the risk.
Was that a mistake? Because I feel like to get here you need to inject the virus already. So why is she talking about, man, I need to do it? It's like, well, you've already done it though. Now I'm thinking, can you get here without injecting yourself already? But no, because you needed to go into the injection room to to get the power on, to even get down here. Maybe that's a good ending. Maybe there's like a way, you know, chop off your own arm of the past or some shit. Already took my own eye. Probably an ESL moment. Or maybe it's just the save files just have like, if you've passed this point, the next explanation bit will be this one. And we just went ahead a lot. That could be it.
Finally, the Chosen Ones are both here. It is just as you foretold, my Lord Nautilus. The Wild Burger twins have come to set you free.
Give me back my sister, Lucia. We're not taking part in this twisted resurrection.
Poor child, you think you can resist what has already been decided.
Cool. Very cool. Hopefully, we got the laboratory pass to open the door on floor 2. Hopefully, there is a solution to this problem. We do know that the vaccine is not gonna help. Like, at all. Maybe the vaccine's a precedent for some time. Maybe. Or maybe they figured out a cure and it's like hidden. A whole lot of nothing so far. We can freeze ourselves again. Looks like this capsule was used recently. Uh-oh. Mother Lucia's diary, the final fragment. Final fragment remains lost. We must find it soon as possible. Time is running out. We must lure it to us with a soul so tormented. Damn, it's the title of the game. The fragment can sense it from far away. We'll take refuge in his body and feed on its pain. I've discovered the perfect bait. Juan, the night guard at the processing plant, loves his daughter more than anything else in this world. It's a pure and powerful love, unlike anything I've seen before. If I can transform his love into pain and guilt, fragment, come to us. What does that mean? The tape. Uh-oh. Alright, there were two big guys. If I can line them up close to each other, I might be able to chainsaw and hammer both of them. We're already there, hold on. Maybe crossbow him? Shit. Shit, bitch. Why is it not hitting him? What the fuck is going on? Why is it not hitting him? Why is the chainsaw bugging out? That's crazy. The chainsaw was bugging out. What the fuck? Oh, God. That was rough. How was that even my fault? I pushed the button to aim and she aims wrong. Meh, meh, meh. Alright, this thing again. Beep boop. Press another button because why not? There we go. They do seem to love that, the devs of this game, to like make those small interactions take like always like 1 or 2 steps too long. Like swiping the card, not good enough. You need to also press a button. You know? Just to be sure. I'm just instantly going chainsaw this time. Hopefully it'll just work now and not be bugged. Ain't no way he hit me. Hello? Dude, that was clutch as fuck. That was clutch as fuck. We're going in, baby. Oh. Sister Angelica's no baking stupid cakes. Today's Caroline's birthday. I make her a cake. Well, I attempted to make her a cake. Baking was never my specialty, and it's far more difficult to put together a birthday cake with lab instruments. The lightheadedness brought on by working in a confined metal suit day in and day out. It's been 7 years since I began the mission Mother Lucia gave me. Talking to Caroline always brings me relief, even if she cannot respond. What was I thinking? I should be focused on fulfilling my sacred mandate, not baking stupid cakes for test subjects. Okay, where's my cake? I would like my cake now. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. We can, oh my god. We have a syringe, okay? We can, see, this is what I mean though. This is me, oh shh. Boys, close your eyes. This game is for adults only. Alright? Damn, they couldn't help themselves, huh? What we need to do is inject ourselves. Dude, I call it so hard. We need to inject ourselves with the vaccine. In the past. Straight in the nips. Do we have any clue as to how the vaccine is made? What about the monster? The first floor. The vaccine. I'm gonna need a large amount of black blood directly from the Black Phoenix project, which I'm assuming is the nasty creature. Is that blood just the vaccine? Like, is the blood from the thing the vaccine? Like, is that it? Wasn't here. Where was the goddamn creature? Oh, that was in B2. I remember now. Is there anything here that we forgot? I mean, now that we're here, might as well check it out. Bunker. I guess here's the virus machine. I wonder if nothing left to do here. So that's not where you get the vaccine. Okay. Good to know. This was a safe room, all right. Any hints towards a vaccine here? No. It's almost time to wrap up, and we haven't even progressed that far from the last save point. Kind of all I did was get the tape with the pass. You know, use a little pass, get the tape, and then see, oh, we need the virus actually. I mean the vaccine. And that's kind of everything since then. I feel like it's not even worth going back and saving again. What the fuck? What are we doing? Do we leave it like this? I feel like it's cruel. The system is ready. God, that's fucked up. Okay, so now I can go to the past, inject myself with the black blood from the beast, which is apparently the vaccine. That's like the whole thing, apparently. He's like, I've figured out the vaccine. I just inject her with this fucking pus from this weird ass creature. Damn, I'm healed. Let's go. And now we can fight Big Baddie. Hey. Which means I can go down and I can save. Oh man, this lines up perfectly. There it is, boys. We're cured. Never happened. Thank God for, you know, VHS time travel, I guess. Why is it bugging? Dude, the chainsaw is fucking sick. We don't need to be here. Wrong way. Another one? Maybe we should shoot him a little bit from afar with nails. Soften him up. You're a bad guy, right? Why are you in the fighting? I should have shut the fuck up, dude. I was like, what's going on? Is he like an ally, maybe? Man, I love this game so much. I'm having a great time. Okay, let's save. But also, I'm very curious. What's gonna happen next? Just in case, I don't know how good bad ending all that shit works. Just in case, because we've done the vaccine, which feels like a very big change in the story. I'm gonna make another save file just in case that I have a couple to fall back on if I want to return for a good ending or return for a bad ending or whatever. I do want to quickly check out the cutscene now. What happens next? I kind of love they made an entire cutscene for dying. Which I guess makes sense, but... because how else will you learn, you know? It would be way more stupid if you go to the door and she's like, I can't go in while I have the puppet virus. She's gonna kill me. Like, that would be so stupid. The cutscene is actually the best idea. We're not gonna engage with the final boss or whatever this is actually. Maybe it's not the final part of the game. It feels like it though. But I just wanna, I'm curious what happens. I wanna see this cutscene. Be like, look at me, I'm not purple.
Finally, the chosen ones are both here. It is just as you foretold, my Lord Nautilus. The wild burger twins have come to set you free.
Give me back my sister, Lucia. We're not taking part in this twisted resurrection.
Poor child, you think you can resist?
It's literally
what
the
has
same
already
cutscene,
been
but now it
set.
changes.
I'm not infected with your puppet virus. Your mind control tricks won't work on me.
I don't need the virus to control you, Caroline. I've been pulling your strings all along.
You're delusional.
Am I? See how the flesh of Nautilus beats fiercely within its confinement? That's all thanks to you, my child. Remember the 4 entities you killed. Pighead and Dr. Hearts, the Iron Maiden and the Harvester. Each of them was a vessel that held a fragment of the soul of our Lord Nautilus. Only you could have made that journey to the other side and broken open those vessels, Caroline.
What?
You played your part.
Literally, we
And now my
as the
plan
audience
is
as well.
almost
What?
complete. Those soul fragments are reunited here within the seed of Nautilus. And his essence is poised to bring salvation upon our realm.
Haven't you seen the effect that thing has already had on this town? Is that the salvation he'll bring to the rest of the world?
I shall be the guide and emissary. I have taken steps to harness his infinite power. Now come, join your sister. I need you and Anna both to activate the mechanism that will awaken our Lord. You are the heirs of the blood of the ancient guardians, and this is your destiny.
Forget it. You can't make me.
You're trying my patience, young lady. Do as I say, or I'll
But
make
then you
your
can't do the
sister
thing.
open her
You need her.
throat from ear to ear.
Stop! Fine. I'll do it. Just don't hurt her, please.
Just step up to the pedestal and place your hand on the touchstone. You have been a loyal handmaiden to the cause so far. Help us in this final act, and you will not find Nautilus ungrateful in the bright future you bring to pass.
This is madness. What makes you think you can harness this demon?
The puppet virus has been injected into the seed, and is already assimilating with his essence. I shall hold the reins of his will, just as firmly as I do Anna's.
Do you ever listen to yourself, Lucia? I don't think you have any concept of what you're dealing with here.
Hush now, child. Now it's your turn. Place your hand upon the touchstone. Do it now!
You'll regret this.
Oh, Lord Nautilus, rise from your eternal slumber. I am your loyal emissary, mighty one, who freed you from your unjust exile. Now is the time to shine your light upon the world. Strike down this blasphemer!
That was fucking sick. Wait, where's...
That was a mistake, demon. I'll send you
Why is
straight
the
back to
puppet
other
virus
side.
gone from the system? Oh, and this is the final boss? Ow. Is this it? Just kill the tentacles? I wonder if that's all it is. Dude, that's crazy. I can dodge that. Wait, what did she do? No, equip the lighter? Hell no. Ah! Get him, get him. Shoot it, shoot it. It hits you there as well? How do you dodge it then? Do you just need to time your dodge jump perfectly? Wow, I thought it didn't aim. What do we do? Shit. Pry it open with something? Crowbar? Ain't no way. Now what? Okay, blast it? Okay. Dude, that is fucked. How do you dodge that? Oh my god. Yeah. Alright, I guess we'll do that next time. Oh my lord. Oh. All right, good shit. Good shit. So that means next time we can beat the final boss, and then maybe depending on what ending we get, I'm assuming we're getting the bad ending. I don't think I've done anything specifically to get a good ending, nor do I even know what that looks like. My guess is we're gonna see the bad ending, and then, you know, oh, this happens in the bad ending, maybe we should prevent that or whatever, something along those lines. And maybe we can do that, you know. Excuse me. So that might be next stream. That's good. That's a good plan. Yeah. That was it for today. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I should be back on Wednesday. Probably. I don't think I have plans. If I do, I'll let you know. Yeah, that was it. Nothing else to say. Alright guys, have a good one, and see you next time when we'll beat this game. Alright, take care. See ya. Bye-bye.